This is serious business.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes! I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know what it is. Clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Arliss.
Yes, and this is Serious Business. The Not So Serious Podcast, episode 67.
Episode 67.
Because all dogs go to heaven.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're getting right into it. Serious Business. Thank you so much for listening.
Shout outs to Wife Dash.
Listen,
Shout outs to Wife Dash.
a lot of great things are going on.
Shout
We're
outs to
going to
Wife
continue
Dash.
to
Shout
keep
outs to
pushing.
Wife Dash.
A lot of thank
Shout
yous
outs to
for
Wife
everybody.
Dash.
Shout outs to Wife
Shout outs to
Dash.
Wife Dash. Yes, we get it. Shout outs to Wife Dash. Now, we want to just big thank you to everybody listening so far and supporting the channel and watching our videos and resharing it and all that other stuff. So thank you to everyone, and we're going to get into it. But before we get into anything crazy, I got some story time for y'all.
Story time.
Yes, unfortunately. So if you watch my stories, I did a wedding yesterday. I was shooting a wedding, and everybody knows that something that I really truly enjoy is
doing backflips.
Just using the bathroom. So I enjoy my toilet time.
You do?
Here's a problem. I went to this wedding and I said, okay, it's about toilet time. And I went to the bathroom and I sat on the toilet and I was doing a bit of texting. I had time. This was like in between speeches and stuff like that. And I talked to the DJ and he's like, yo, do you got some time? Boom, boom. So I went to take a shit.
Okay.
And I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm relaxing, doing my thing, pondering on life and thinking about other things in the world. It's automatic lights. And if there's no movement,
Oh, they shut off?
Go out?
so I'm in pitch dark.
Oh, no.
Pants down.
Oh, no.
Dick out.
You robbed yourself.
Taking a shit.
So I'm taking a shit. And I start to I'm sitting down on the toilet and I'm like waving.
No, you actually have to get up.
I'm waving like
the
a
same
tranny.
rights in my house.
So with my pants still down, I open the door and because I don't want somebody to walk in and it's like, hey. You know what I mean? So I open the door and I'm like, pants down, everything's just out and about. And I'm just like waving my hand like trying to get the thing to turn back on. Turn back on, luckily enough, and that was the moment.
Did anybody catch you?
Luckily, no.
Nobody came in.
Especially because I would have been the only black guy.
Oh, you were the only black guy there?
100%. That's how I usually go, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did you make a mess on the toilet?
In the toilet.
Bombs a drop.
Yeah.
So it was quite the time.
That could have ended horribly.
It could have. So I thought about it. I said, yo, either I could not do nothing, finish what I got to do, wipe my butt, and then get up out of there, or it's like I don't want somebody else to walk in.
Yeah,
that'd be the awkward
that would be
part.
bad.
That'd be if I knew nobody else was coming in, but you
with
would
your
never
camera.
know.
Why don't you use your phone as a flashlight to just...
I mean, I was still relaxing. Like I waved it down, and then I went back and I sat down, and I enjoyed my time.
Chilling.
Okay. It's not bad.
That's that. But
it could have been worse.
Yeah, but there was something else that I was.
One time I went to so me and Selena used to go to the car show every year, right? We stopped going since COVID, right? So this one time we went to the car show. I said I need to go take a piss, so I was going to go to the bathroom. So you go down, and obviously the car show is always packed, right? And so I go to the washroom, and then they have the handicap door, the handicap washrooms, and then there's a lineup for the male and female washroom, right? So the handicap washroom is there, and then some ladies in there, and I'm standing by in the line right in front of the door, and for some reason, I think she hit the wheelchair door button, and then door started opening up. And it's a massive door. It was an extra large door, and it opened up very slow, and she was on the toilet. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And the door is just opening slowly. She's like, I'm sorry. And it's a massive line. This is the car show. There's like thousands and thousands of people at the car show, right? And it's a whole line. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And it slowly opens, slowly opens. She said sorry about 30 times. Yeah. Trying to, on the toilet.
Yeah.
Like
trying
this,
to cover up the
trying
coochie.
to cover up, putting her hand up. I'm sorry, apologizing to everyone because there's kids there too. Kids go to the car show and they're saying, I'm so sorry. And it's just so slow and excruciating. I was
Older
just
lady?
like, oh no, she was probably like, she's probably like late 30s, early 40s type thing.
Oh boy.
So I felt bad for her because you can't even close those doors, right? When they're opening, you can't push them closed because the door is open.
Yeah, you're going against the pressure.
It gets to the full open, wide open, 90 degrees, doors wide open, and then it slowly starts to close. She's like, sorry. This was like a 4-minute event. Okay? Can you imagine 4 minutes sitting on the toilet? That could have been you.
That could have been me, bro. Imagine I didn't lock the stall. I remember one time.
Man. Oh, no.
Remember that one story I told?
Was locked too.
Remember that one story I told? I remember I was taking a shit and I was at my when I used to work at the next spot.
Yeah.
And I used to take this was like at the end of the day. So the cleaners of the bathroom don't come till later in the day.
When everything's shut down.
When everything's shut down. Everybody's leaving. So I'm in the bathroom taking up poops at like 7 p.m. Cool. And they have on duty, the girls will come into the men's bathroom.
Duty.
So the girls will come in on and I'm sitting on the toilet doing what I do, enjoying my life.
Doing the do.
Mountain. And then like that. So, and then
Real.
and then bro, she was so mad. She's like, so this is exactly what you said. So there's 3 stalls. So it's 2 stalls. So she kicks the first one open, right? And
What is she,
like,
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Bro, she was so mad.
This is my purse.
Yo, she's like, she was so mad. This is what she said verbatim. Don't get mad at me. This is what she said. She kicked open the first door, and I'm like, no, I'm like, maybe she kicked open that first door, but she's not getting through this one because the door is locked. Now I'm nervous. Yeah. Because like everything's out.
Did it sound like a D's kick, like a nervous kick?
Bro, she did a very nice Muay Thai teep.
Oh, geez.
Like it was like,
to the sternum.
It was right to the sternum, right?
Oh, God.
So she kicked that one open. And then I'm like, no, she ain't doing nothing. But then I heard her slide over a little bit. She's like, yo, this bathroom smells like shit. And she went, boom, and kicked my door open. And I'm like,
it opened?
Because somebody's still in here, bitch. And I closed this shit back. So, she ran out.
Yeah.
She ran out. And then her manager came. And I was like, we're like in the moment. And I'm like, she's seen me, I seen her. We made eye contact.
Yep.
So it was like, do, and I threw it back. The manager was acting a ways, and every time I seen her, I just gave her a nice smile, like,
how you doing?
You see my shit.
I was about to say that. That's exact words I was about to say.
Like,
we just opened up our show talking about taking shit.
But I digress.
Yes.
Vibes Cartel is getting married. Vibes Cartel is getting married.
No, he's not.
Allegedly. So he found some lady. Now, first off,
I seen the report. I seen like the little article.
So forget how you feel about the mainstream media, however you feel about Fox, however you feel about CNN. I want to give a big shout out to Fox 5. The reason why I want to give a big shout out to Fox 5 is because Fox 5 has been following Vibes Cartel's story from the jump. Mm-hmm. Bro, there's so much stuff that I didn't even know when it came to his case that they were educating me on. This girl had an exclusive, there's no other interviews with Vibes Cartel in jail except with this chick.
Really? Even in Jamaica?
Well, sorry. Actually, yeah, don't want to be stupid. Okay. Yeah, sorry. On the West, well, Jamaica's still the West. But I mean, in North America, I guess, but that's still Jamaica. But from America and Canada, the only mainstream media outlet that I seen,
Fox 5.
Fox 5, yeah. Okay. Probably Jamaica. They probably got bare interviews with them, whatever, right?
Holy.
So she was interviewing him and talking about the Queen and how his case has been risen to the highest level of, I want to say this correctly, the highest court that just to try and overturn his murder conviction. So he's saying that he was framed and blah, 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 blah. So, he's claiming that the British forensic, like the digital experts were saying that apparently there was some evidence that was tampered with. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So allegedly from the forensic details and
free vibes
and with how it came back, they're saying that something was messed with and it's illegitimate. So that's why he's able to get the appeal. We're still waiting. But all in this time, he's met somebody. I don't know how he met the girl, which we know because, like, yo, if you're Vibes, like, you know, you can get girls in there. Come on, man.
Jealous.
Come on. The way he's, bro, to this day, he's released, how much did I count? 24, to this day, he's released 24 songs.
Holy
from jail.
Holy.
24.
Holy.
24.
Holy.
So if he can release that music,
He can release the pum pum.
right?
Release the hounds.
Right? So
Picture this, breast specialist.
squeeze up on your breast like bench press. I remember when I heard that verse, the man said squeeze on your breast like bench press. I heard that verse, I called Arliss right away. I'm like, this man is the greatest lyricist alive.
Bench pressing,
I called you.
You have to.
I called you. I'm like,
you gotta grips that.
Bro,
Like,
I called Arliss. He already knew. I said, Arliss, this man is the greatest lyricist. He's like, what vibe song did you hear now? I said, the man said, I'm gonna squeeze on your breast like
a
bench press. I was like, yo, this guy is crazy.
mud.
If he didn't do it, release him. If not, I want to be fair. If he did do it,
Release him.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay, good. We're on the same page, sir.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I was driving and I was talking to D, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I hit. It's my first time hitting roadkill. I hit roadkill.
Oh, you did?
A couple days ago.
What was it?
A raccoon came out of nowhere.
Oh, you killed it. It
he's
wasn't
dead.
already on the road.
He's dead.
It wasn't already on the road.
Dead.
No, you killed him?
Bruh,
Or he
I was
dead
driving
before?
and
Was he dead before or was he dead after?
427. I'm on the on ramp to go north. Right?
Yep.
When you're going 427, you can either go west to go to Brampton, or you can go north on 427.
Absolutely not.
I'm saying
I was gonna say, wait, what?
We're
You
the
can
most.
go
We're the
south
most.
to go to Toronto and like
I said west to go to Brampton.
No,
I'm
no,
coming
you did
from
not.
Toronto.
You said
What'd I say?
you said the 427 north.
I said, yeah, north.
Yeah, the 427
to
goes north or
does-
south.
It goes north or south. It doesn't go to Brampton.
Okay, so so you guys are missing my point. So what I was saying.
So
Okay,
the 403,
so what I was saying is
the 403 or the
no.
401.
So I'm coming from Toronto.
love
I'm
this.
going either 427 north or I can go 401 west. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right,
Sorry, sure, whatever.
All right.
And I'm taking it north. I'm going somewhere, and I need gas. So
427 is bad for you in gas, bro. That's where you lost gas on the motorcycle that one time.
Is that
It
really?
was a 427.
No, Steels is the worst. Remember we ran out of gas
On Steels.
on Steels
Yes,
on the
I
ramp
remember.
on Steel. That's the one thing I
remember.
forgot to say at
Okay.
your wedding, bro.
Okay.
I'm like, I'll just leave and help you push through life, bro. That was the one
Damn
thing.
right. Oh,
bro, we ran
man.
out. Well, yo, we're driving, and Arliss helped me to realize and understand the limits of your gas tank. There are so many times Arliss like, nah, you're good, bruh. There are so many times. This is when we're wild. We were
Oh,
wild.
man.
And we're on Steels. We're on Steels trying to get off to go to like in the direction of like Costco.
Yeah.
And you're on the off ramp, and my car literally just stops, and it's on. And it's an incline.
Yep. That's the worst.
So my car already stopped like before, but it's just cruising. So I made it halfway up, and then I look at Arliss, and he's like, "We gotta push." She's like, "Roll down the windows."
Let's
So I
go.
roll down the windows, and we push that
bitch.
shit.
What?
Push that shit to the
Oh,
Esso.
man.
Holy cow!
At least the Esso was right there.
right there. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
You're booming.
But yeah, so it clipped a little bit of my bumper off. So I don't know, and I don't want to. What's the insurance gonna do? Do you know what I mean?
Nothing.
They ain't saying nothing.
I don't got State Farm or nothing like that.
But like a good nigger, State Farm is there.
What is that? What is that?
Well, it's not even State Farm. So basically, there's a video.
Not even Negro or nigga.
Nigger.
No,
It was
because that's what he said.
So explain to
Who's
us
he?
Wagwan.
So there was this video that's been surfaced and it's been going around. Now it's getting news coverage.
Hard ER.
Bro.
Yeah, hard R.
You that nigga put a capital on that shit, okay?
Holy cow.
There's this guy that is doing solar work around his area. You know, so he's doing the usual, you know, knock on the neighbor's door, you know, hi, I'm so and so, we're with blah blah blah, we're selling thing.
Yeah.
So what had transpired was, hi, we're with Solar Energy, we're just here at 1185. We're just around here talking to niggers. I mean neighbors.
Yeah, no, that's the video you sent me. Yeah, that's the video.
Yo,
That was
That's
so
bro.
bad.
When you send that video, and then
the dude was like, I bet.
He's like, and then he's like, he laughed. And he's like, no.
it's
His
not
face,
like- I mean, it's not
his
like
face,
that.
he
I'm
felt
so-
so stupid. Okay, so we're gonna play the video.
Yep.
This will have to be its own clip.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the video, and then we're gonna come back. Right. So now, you got to put the video in it now.
I ain't putting shit in. That's
You got to
your
put
job.
the video in
No,
in
what
the
we'll do
audio,
is-
dog, for Spotify.
Oh. Yeah, probably not.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work at Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to neighbors. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man.
I know.
No, man, that wasn't even...
So put it in. So now this guy, I have no, his face, you have to watch the video. You have to watch the video.
You have to.
His face, he looks
Matter of fact,
so stupid.
we'll repost it on
His face
on
looks so
Instagram.
stupid.
Yeah.
He felt like the biggest idiot of life, guy.
Because when he got down them stairs, he's like, I'm gonna.
Hey,
I
hey.
think he said, I'm gonna lose my job. He goes, I'm gonna get fired.
He didn't say none of that.
more
He didn't
than
say-
likely
Yo,
he
no,
will.
he's like,
Did you see the whole video when he walked down the
There's
stairs
a long
afterwards?
video.
oh, really?
Yeah. It
didn't
was
see that.
captured off of someone's ring camera.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the full video.
Oh, yeah, when he walks down, he
he's more than likely done.
He's done. He's done.
For
It's on the
sure.
news. It's
You
on the
can't
news
say
now.
that. You
It's on the
can't
news
say- you
now.
can't say
He's
that.
finished. He's finished.
You can't say that.
Bro, how do you slip? That,
That goes to show he says it on a regular basis.
Regular
basis.
Come on.
Racism still exists.
How do you just
He says it more than all of us.
Racism still exists.
sing?
But no, it's crazy because when this is part of your normal vocabulary, you cannot control it.
When it just comes out.
Yeah, because I get so I'm very careful. I try not to my best to accidentally offend somebody. If I offend somebody, it's because it's on purpose. Okay?
Bruh.
Okay?
When I was at this wedding yesterday,
Yeah.
and the one of the girls there, she's the event planner. And we're talking, chopping it up, boom, 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 really cool girl. And then she starts talking to me about how she loves the royal family. And I'm like, you do? Yeah, I know everything about them. And I'm like,
I gotta go.
yeah, I just start eating my salad. I'm like, I'm not even going to get into this.
I
bro.
love the royal family.
I mean, it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, are they the greatest? No,
listen,
probably
no,
not.
But I'll listen. I'll give it.
Queen Elizabeth.
I'll give it. Listen, I'll give it to them. At a point, UK, they were the baddest mofos at one point in the world. Egyptians had it for a while. Rome had it for a while.
England was killing it.
Egypt?
Of course, England. They got Wayne. They got Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, but even before. Oh my god.
But I talked about this on my other.
Nice still.
Right. I talked about this on my other podcast about the Queen being dead and stuff.
Shout out to the other podcast
And work-related
Work-related.
podcast.
Jinx, you may drink.
Oh, yes, I do. And they will take a shot after this. And I learned
You're
a lot.
babysitting this guy.
I learned a lot because shout outs to Jay. His family's from England, right? And they have really pulled back a lot of their control over the world. As we just know, recently, we talked about on the episode that Jamaica removed the Queen as the head of state. And she was fine with it.
Yes.
She was fine with it. So they've really pulled back a lot of their influence because England was never a country of its country is very small, right?
Yeah,
They
UK,
were about
United
projecting dominance,
United
right?
Kingdom, yes.
And they have really pulled back a lot of that.
Crazy how
dominance.
such a
They owned
small,
lot. They owned
such a,
India.
it's
they
crazy how
owned,
such a small country
was so
was able
dominant.
to rule, dog. So
Insane.
that's what I'm saying. Egypt is massive,
compared
bigger than UK,
yeah, for sure.
right?
Compared,
and then Rome, which is still Rome is small too, bro.
yeah,
But Rome, they had everybody on lock, right? And then let's go for. There's probably somebody in between UK, but I probably have to just check my history. But I'm just gonna jump ahead, and then UK, and then now who's about to take hold is let's call it what it is. China is about to take hold of things.
probably not.
Who do you think is the new superpower?
Nobody.
You think
I
America?
think-
Well, no, America had it for a bit.
Unfortunately, Western civilization will never let that side of the world take majority control of everything. Russia can't even take majority control of Ukraine,
True.
their neighbor,
True.
without having this whole drama. So that will
True.
there will never be an extended
True.
type of thing. They will never let that happen.
I got you. I like that. I can agree with that
It will be World War III.
wholeheartedly. Okay, cool. That works. And I feel like
How do you feel about the Queen dying?
I mean, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As wild as the memes were, it was a lot of laughter.
A lot of laughter.
But it was wild. It was wild.
Because the internet stays undefeated.
Of course, internet's always undefeated. But I feel like the Queen herself I feel like she did a lot of things that was contrary to her family's history.
Yeah, they're people of their time, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like she wasn't pushing those narratives as much.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think she was trying to do her own. She was trying to more than likely trying to carve her own legacy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you want to have you've been on this earth this long. You've been in power. It's a figurative head, right?
Yeah.
But you've been in power this long. You want to have your own legacy. You want to carve your own legacy.
I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't really checking for the queen ever, so I wouldn't really know of the strides and the things. And
so let me ask you, if the queen came, I know I'm interrupting you. If the queen came to Canada and she was doing, say, like a parade downtown, you wouldn't go?
No, sir.
You wouldn't want to say in your life that you saw the Queen Elizabeth?
No, you know what I would rather do is I'd rather go and see LeBron pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a basketball game in Toronto.
Why can't you do both?
I mean, I feel like that one. I mean, the Queen came.
You know what?
If the Queen,
it's kind of crazy.
If the Queen came, it'd be powder.
I feel no, but it's kind of funny to be like, you know, where your it's kind of like where are your priorities?
Powdered icing.
Oh my god!
Well,
it's kind of like where your priorities are. It's like, oh, you'd rather go see LeBron James throw a basketball in a hoop, or a lady who's like helped to move society forward. I got to be honest.
Moves.
I got to be honest.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got. No, I got. Listen. I got to be honest because I was at the game where Westbrook hit that three where it sent us into overtime. And it was just an electrifying time to just actually be there. And again, she's a part of history. She did a lot of great things. Yeah, of course she did a lot of bad things. Everybody does a lot of bad things.
Of course.
They're going to hold against her. She was never somebody I check for. And
what about the Pope? Would you see the Pope?
Oh, hell no.
Here's my thing. I kind of agree because most of our motives behind these people is not for us, right? It's not, it doesn't really resonate with us.
Yeah.
And this might be slightly like a loose comparison, but I was talking to my mom like a while ago and I said to her, and it just dawned on me. I said, you were alive when Whitney Houston was touring. And she said, yeah. I said, you never went to go see Whitney Houston live?
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Yeah.
You know, church people, they're not really checking for Whitney Houston like that. Like, you know, she was doing a lot of drugs and shit. But I just think in my life, like, how?
So
like,
this is one. No, but this is one thing I always think about.
How could you not want to see these people, regardless what we say and what we think about them? These people are going to be iconic people for the rest of our lives, and they're in our generation.
Yeah.
So what can I say to my kids now? Who have I seen? I've seen a lot of people at the airport. That doesn't really count. But who have I seen? I've seen Jay-Z. I've seen Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I've seen certain people here and there. But like, they're going to come back to me and you know what they're going to say to me? They're going to say, have you ever seen Drake live?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like,
nah.
No.
Yeah.
They're going to be like,
yeah.
How?
So for me,
You know what I mean?
for me, when it comes to artists like that, that was my big thing when it came to Kanye. It's just, it never went in my mind like, yo, you should go out and it was Mike who came to me that was like, yo, Jigga's coming here. Jay-Z's coming here. We're going to go, bro. These are the tickets. Right. And we went on Halloween night. The man came out in a Jason mask and gave the best costume to a nigga in our 300 section.
What was he wearing? If you remember.
Clown outfit.
Yeah.
It's very, very basic. Clown outfit.
Yeah.
Full clown outfit. Hair, everything, the whole wig.
So Jay-Z respects clown niggas.
Barely.
Right, but then it's like
in the building.
But then it's like you got to see that aura where Jay-Z doesn't jump up and down. He does not do that shit.
No,
you've seen him live
because his pocket's too
heavy.
Right, you know he doesn't jump up and down. He doesn't do none of that bounce around.
He don't need to.
But the way he can walk from back and forth and split the crowd and make them compete against each other and then bring everybody back.
So he's Moses.
Which is why I would love to see a Kanye West or a Drake show. Production value for those guys' shows are going to be all time.
So we're going to the Method Man concert?
No, this nigga doesn't want to freaking stay up, bro. It's too late for your ass, man.
I'm up to 2:30, bro. Don't you know?
Remember?
Still doesn't
He's
late. He's
But
no, you know.
It might be a problem for me.
Because you talked to me that late one time.
No, I drive for work.
True.
You gotta stay awake.
No, it's not about staying awake.
You gotta what? Oh, okay. But what I'm really trying to say is, I feel like these are the iconic people that we should have at least had a story to tell our kids about.
If
at
Queen
least have a
Elizabeth came
story.
and the Pope, would you go?
Now, yes. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Both.
yes, I would 100% say, like, I would want to be able to say that like the Pope. I mean, it's very loosely tied to like.
What about when the
culture.
Raptors won? Like, did you want to go to the parade? Like, I had no.
I wanted to go to the parade.
I didn't really care.
But I know how Toronto is. Niggas getting shot. So I was like,
and what happened? Niggas got shot.
But to be like, this was an iconic moment. This moment, the first championship. My kids, if they're into basketball, which Kai really likes basketball, in the future, when he's like 20s and stuff, he's going to be looking at the Toronto Raptors and he'd be like, the first championship.
Yeah.
Oh, what year was it that they won?
Don't was it 2 years ago?
2020?
No, a year.
2019. Right?
18.
They're gonna be like, oh shit, my dad was like fucking 30 at those times.
Yeah.
Hey dad, did you remember when the Raptors won?
His dad definitely was not 30.
That parade was crazy. There was 1 million people downtown. Did you go?
35, but
Oh
okay.
no, that's mid 30s. Like that's young, right? People still say 50 is young nowadays. Like when you hear about a 50-year-old dying, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, you're only
young.
50,
even 60, but you're like, oh, wow,
right?
he's young.
Exactly. So you're like 35. My dad, he likes basketball.
Yeah.
Did you go to the parade? No.
That's
what
why.
do you remember
bro,
about those times?
Even when you
I
said
mean,
that,
I
even when you
watched
said
it.
that just now, it's like when I heard, when you're like, oh yeah, if a 50-year-old dies, you're like, well, that's young. When I heard Stan Lee died at 99 and niggas are sad, I'm like, this man lived life. He's seen horse carriages to gasoline cars. Are you kidding me?
Betty White?
Betty White, 99.
Are you kidding me? She lived her life. I'm not sad.
Queen Elizabeth? She had to probably live the best life out of all of them.
I'm not sad.
And it's like, but the thing is, I feel like because we are a little bit on the younger side of that history type of a thing, we miss opportunities to appreciate the history as it is because we are young.
Yo, I gotta tell you guys.
But you're not even listening.
No, but speaking of the queen. So yo.
But I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point.
Make your point.
I'm trying to say that I feel like our immaturity as a society in this generation makes us lose the respect for what's actually going on in the world. And we've had it when we were younger, right? And our parents have had it. And I feel like it's a missed opportunity for us to be appreciating what's been going on. The amount of things that went on in our lifetime alone.
Yeah.
Right? Like the internet, right? For example, social media, like all these things and people in the world. Like we had Michael Jackson die, we had like Whitney Houston die.
No, but like let's go to like those are still major events, but like mass events that affected everyone, like the internet blow up.
The Queen affected the entire world.
But even like let's go back, like the internet,
everything.
Yes,
we don't take the time to appreciate it. We miss it.
A perfect example, like when my kids ask me years later, "Hey, Dad, like when I have kids." They're gonna be like, hey dad, like, what did you do during COVID? I'm gonna
fuck bitches, Timothy.
I'm gonna say embarrassingly, like I legit like sat on my ass, like I did nothing.
Right? And that's the thing. They're gonna look at in the back like this was like a monument, like this was cold. People were locked down for years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And what are we gonna say? There's nothing to say.
I broke backs.
Yeah, you were wild on these streets. Yeah. We're talking about that with you. We're like, yo, Fletch, chill. He's like, hey. The train got to keep pumping.
Choo choo.
So the Queen is dead, and that's that.
Yeah. So you got some games later on tonight.
One game, yes.
That was the worst segue I literally ever heard in my life.
No, just make it happen.
I'm giving you an opportunity to come up with a better one. So I'm going to try this again.
That's definitely going as a short. That's definitely going as a short. That was the worst
segue ever. I'm going to try it again. This is not getting edited out. I'm leaving it in. I'm going to try it again. Okay. So the Queen is dead, and that's a missed opportunity.
Yes, definitely.
Speaking of missed opportunities, we did not catch that dub last week.
Okay.
Clutch time for a reason. That's also real.
But yes. Speaking of missed opportunity, what happened in the game 2 weeks ago? We mentioned that you were about to go to a game, leave from here and go to the game,
and then you're gonna win. You're gonna win all of them, but
blow them out. Yeah.
So what had happened was, got to the game early.
Yeah.
My teammates decided last minute that we're going to run a zone defense. I protested to the idea. I said no. Teammate said, why? I said, do you want the truth? He said, yeah. I said, one of our players do not know how to run a zone. In front of the said player. Said player said, I know how to run a zone. The same player was on our team last season. We did not run zone last season.
So for those who don't know basketball, a zone defense is it's a good defense for destroying
Inside.
paint plays and stuff, but you give
Some
up,
shooting
you give
plays
up
too.
Some shooting plays,
You are shooting, yeah.
but it inherently
It depends on the zone you run.
It does, but inherently,
Majority of the time, you're killing
let-
the paint, but you're leaving,
you're
opportunity
leaving the
for score.
opportunity for lower percentage shots,
Yeah.
right?
Correct. Unless
and
you're running a
and you
3-2.
give up and you give up rebounds. That's zone is very bad for rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't know
command to
that.
man's
Yeah, because
better.
everyone's spread out, right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you have 2 people up here, then you have 3 people here.
You can't box out if you're not covering somebody. In zone, inherently, you're not covering a specific person. You're covering a zone.
Because on defense, they don't call defensive 3 seconds.
So
In some leagues they do, some leagues they don't.
Yeah, but in the NBA, they do.
They call defensive 3 seconds.
yes.
Oh, yeah,
But
'cause-
you just have to
even-
stay out the key. So
It's literally
You jump out the key, you come back in,
yeah.
jump back in, right?
One foot in, one foot out.
Yeah.
Is the rule of thumb. So said player said, I know how to run a zone. I said, okay, we'll run zone then. I knew it's not happening.
Bad
Half
idea.
of the team was playing zone, half the team was playing man-to-man defense.
No, that's bullshit. You
And-
guys aren't on the same page.
And we lost. We lost bad.
How
What was
bad?
the score?
We got a 53 piece.
God damn!
No. But how, 53 to like,
53 point difference. We got slapped by 53 points.
what? No, man, that's 20.
This is supposed to be a 2-3, not 53.
Oh God!
It was 73 to 23.
God damn!
We got slapped.
Well, yeah. So what was it?
Clutch, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not because of the zone defense.
No,
bro.
no. It definitely was because
Did you guys do that the
Clutch,
whole game?
No.
for the first half.
Clutch, no.
Oh man.
Yes.
It's not because of the zone, bro.
I'm telling you it's because of the
You're
zone.
not
So
gonna get
what
a
happened
50
the
piece
next
from
game?
Zone defense. You guys just weren't playing.
I assume after the first half,
They're just a better team,
The
bro.
morale
No,
was
because
done.
They're
think
better
about it.
team.
And they
Hold on.
probably were a better team.
A 2-3 zone is to prevent people from driving. It forces people to shoot.
Yes.
There are guys on that team that were shooting threes.
Shooters.
So why are we running a 2-3 zone on a shooting team?
Let's run zone against the.
You run a 3-2
let's
zone
run zone
on a
against-
shooting team to
let's
space
it out
out
at the top.
the top.
Yeah.
Let's run a 2-3 zone against Golden State. Right? It's like
So, like I said, that is why we lost because there was
Adrian there?
guys. Adrian can't walk. Adrian has surgery.
Oh, yeah, he's recovering.
He's
So-
Big ups to
he's still
Adrian.
recovering. He's still recovering.
shout outs. So how about the next game?
The next game, we came for blood.
Came for blood.
We came for blood. Like
23 to. Oh.
I didn't start the next game. So I was talking to the bench players. I'm like, yo, we lost that game because we did not talk. Nobody was calling screens. No one was saying anything.
Well, morale must have been destroyed after a while.
Well, like for me, like I'm like whatever. Like it's pride now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because I guess there's no mercy rule in this league where the ref just like, you know what, like game's done.
Yeah.
Like we literally have to play the entire 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So then the next game, like I'm on the bench. I didn't start, but I was fucking loud. I'm calling screens for my teammates. I'm telling people, yo, watch shooter. He's on the line. And that is what kind of helped build up that chemistry.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I came on, like I was showing Arliss, I don't know if you know about the elevator play that the Boston Celtics used to run.
They close it.
Yes.
No, but Curry does that all the time where he runs in between the guys
And then they close. So I literally ran that play, but by myself.
Yeah.
I've driven with the ball. I noticed that they're running a 2-3 trap.
Yeah.
So as soon as I crossed half, they were gonna try to. So I gave it to my big man, and I just casually walked. My man is kind of following me, but playing down.
So
The
your
big
man
man
was obviously a shooter.
Yes, he's playing down. So the big man cuts into the middle. My man goes to help. I set the screen on my shooter's man. The guy that's playing defense on me and the guy that's playing defense on my shooter were in front of me. I set the screen.
Yeah,
Both of them
course.
got trapped.
Dropped it off.
Three
Yeah.
ball.
Easy.
Easy. Easy.
By himself.
Yeah, I showed Arliss. It worked.
If the
It was
opportunity
beautiful.
is there, you might as well do it.
Because I know he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
They're all playing help defense. So if you're not paying attention. It's just I told him, like, yo, I told my man, get ready for the 3. Boom. Both of them got trapped. Easy 3. You got to play chess with basketball. It's not checkers.
Yeah.
Basketball
It's not checkers.
Is not a checkers game.
It's chess.
Especially when you're playing with people who know how to see the floor. It's not street ball. I always say that to people. When you start playing organized ball,
It's different. It's not the
street
same.
ball.
It's gonna be interesting because I'm seeing now all these like robots for basketball. Like it's gonna be so artificial eventually when in the professional leagues, because there's gonna be like a professional robot league.
It's going to be boring.
Very, because they're gonna make all the shots.
Yeah, and you don't.
Very
they're
high
not-
scoring games.
There's no human intuition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't got that dog in him. He don't got that fourth
Yeah.
quarter
Well, yeah, you don't know, like, sometimes
code.
Look at
code, right? 0-0-1-0-0 fourth quarter.
But then there's
50
so many
points.
other variables. Like, look at Isaiah Thomas, the night of when his sister got murdered, but this guy killed it on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Those types of drives and those things that like kill you in your mind, and you got to overcome that and still perform. But them robots can't do none of that, dog.
No.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how these guys are doing. But there's even some other type of robots that are coming up in the
The
world.
Tesla bot. Did you guys see that?
No.
Yeah, I see like a little tidbit of it,
They're
but I
doing
was
like
like,
Boston Dynamics. Boston Dynamics?
Yeah, but better. So a couple of years ago, Tesla announced that they wanted to make like a home type robot type thing, but they only had a person in a suit dressed up, and people thought it was a robot till he started dancing. And then just recently, they had their AI event, and they showed that they have a Tesla robot that was walking on its own, right? And it's the first version of this robot. They have a second version that's ready for production. They say it's going to cost less than $20,000 to have a robot in your home.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
me,
And
George
it's
Jetson.
not just a robot; it's an AI robot with a brain, right?
So I Am Robot
Basically,
is coming to
So
fruition.
what's it going to do for you?
I don't know. But how
That
do you-
Gawk Gawk 9000.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be some rough gawk.
Please insert.
Please insert mouthpiece.
Waterhouse started.
How do you guys feel about that? What do we feel about freaking robots?
It's
coming
coming,
into
bro.
our
Come on.
homes?
It's not all about love, sex, and robots. Like, it's not going to like necessarily kill you.
Dum, dum, tsh.
Not necessarily. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Right?
Or insert the USB.
Insert the USB.
But imagine, yeah. So I mean, would it be cheating if you got the gawk from
the
your
robot?
and your wife?
Absolutely not. She brought it in the home too.
Well, then tell that to Levine, bro. He should have got a robot if it's not cheating.
Will you buy a robot?
If it has that feature. No, I'm joking. I'm not. But I gotta I don't know, bro. That's a big
Does it
question.
creep you out?
No, but there's always the inclination of like, will this slit my throat in my sleep and castrate me? Like, just all those type of thoughts.
Because I mean, as Adobe users, there's bugs.
Yeah.
And you never know. You never know what
Yeah.
happens with these bugs.
So I keep the rate tucked.
Right.
The thing is, the battery will die. So just don't charge them.
I seen this one video of this guy. He had a gun.
Welded onto another gun.
No. The support. Sorry, the holster was right against his bed, and there was like one little release piece he had to hit. So he's just showing like how easy it is for him to hit the release to take out his gun, kind of thing. Right
While
next to
he's
his bed.
sleeping. He's gonna be like,
Bow.
he's dead. He's dead.
What?
I mean, I think from first entry, like if you were to use a sledgehammer and a rock.
What if you're a heavy
and you
sleeper?
Bust it, huh?
What if you're a heavy sleeper?
Sledgehammer.
I know you're in trouble, guy.
Well, I mean,
The robber's gonna take your gun, wait for you to wake up, look for your thing, and be like, "Yeah, you looking for this?"
caught you buying a robot.
I think I'm broke.
Yeah, but like we're talking like this thing's gonna be in production in a couple of years. You could have 20K. What is it gonna do? Clean your house, serve you beer.
Isn't that what a wife's for?
Keep everything's scheduled for you. Let you know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't that what a wife is for?
Else,
Could a wife dash?
Could a wife dash? Probably.
Not.
Bot dash.
Bot dash.
Dash. Yeah.
BD.
Yeah.
Um,
BJ.
Yeah.
Like what's his name? Levine. So obviously Levine
Is a
Everybody
meme.
knows.
Adam
Levine
Levine
is a meme.
He's a meme. I haven't seen any memes though. I'm not gonna lie.
You haven't seen memes?
No.
So I was showing Clutch earlier. So have you seen the original text message? The
No.
DM?
Oh,
So-
he's saying the girl's so beautiful?
Yeah, he said, "Holy fucking fuck, your body is so that body is
Yes, I've
unreal."
seen that. Yeah.
So the meme is that they changed her picture and they put,
Who's that?
They
Whoever.
put whatever. Like I've seen Yoda. Like I've seen
Oh,
freaking
wow.
old
Jar Jar
people-
Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. Like, oh, that body's unreal. And it's like, what? So
It's like Honey Boo Boo now as an old girl.
right. So he's.
I was looking her up online. Sorry for cutting you off, but I was looking up Honey Boo Boo online.
She's still alive.
I don't know how social media got me to there. And they're like, the girl's interviewing her and she's talking about, I'm gonna get she's pretty much gonna like cut her stomach so that she can get slim.
Yeah.
And the girl interviewing her was like, why don't you just work out? And she's like, I literally have no motivation to work out. Like, I feel like after the surgery, then I would have motivation.
If
But
you
like,
got the
I have
money,
zero.
yeah.
And like, I like to eat what I want to eat. Okay, bitch. So you're gonna get your stomach cut. You're gonna get slim, and then a year
If
later,
you got
you're gonna
the
be
money.
even bigger.
If you got the money,
It's not gonna work if you don't want to do nothing else, bro.
just do it again.
D
You
was
got
like 2 some odd, and then this girl lost 100 pounds.
if you got the money.
She didn't have the money. She just had the motivation.
Well, I mean, I'd rather put money than effort. My
Like Fab
time's
said,
worth.
money be a nigga motivation.
All right.
Damn right.
True.
But yeah, I mean, if it was me, if I didn't have to work out, probably wouldn't. So Adam Levine was caught cheating, sliding in a girl's DMs.
Yeah.
He told a girl that he was gonna name he has a baby on the way and he's gonna name the baby after
So
her.
wild, boy.
Bro.
It's so wild.
That
You know that meme? I picture that meme. White people.
like that is some D stuff. Like even at the end of the day,
No,
if
that's
you're
crazy.
cheating and stuff, like
That's nuts.
you're gonna name the kid after your mistress.
Yeah.
Yo, that's like
wild.
saying a bitch gets pregnant by her side nigga and names her son the side nigga's name.
The same thing,
Could
but
you
just in reverse.
imagine?
That's what I'm saying though. Like
In reverse, it's wild.
Could you
that's
imagine?
wild. Ludicrous.
Tyrese, come here.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's like some deep that's some toxicity right there.
Yeah, I think he needs to take a step back. He's already doing what he needs to do, bro. He doesn't care about what anybody's saying, whether it's from a podcast or from anything else. It's just that's like not even wild. That's really stupid. Come on, man.
Extremely stupid.
Now, what would you name the child if you were him?
If I was him, what would I name the child?
Yeah. So obviously, it's a girl.
Sidaz.
I call her Orville Redenbach.
Cause
Orville
it's
Redenbach.
popping.
Freaking ovaries Redenbachers.
Wow.
Ovary, right? Wow.
Oh man.
That's kind of wild.
That's actually crazy.
Forget that, buddy. Listen, I actually had a question for you, Arliss. Serious question.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about Adam Levine, bro. I could care
Okay.
less.
You want to talk serious?
Talk serious business. I was thinking, and I wanted to know, how is it with your work? Because I know work switch.
Yeah.
You have a different schedule for those who don't know, and you're
Yeah.
working night shifts now instead of the day shifts. So I wanted to know how.
Burn that midnight oil, boy.
So I wanted to know, how is the dynamic between you and the family? Because the question I really want to ask is like, how do things like little changes or big changes affect you in relationships, right? So first answer like, how has the dynamic been
with the family?
Yeah.
Not much of a difference. There is a difference because now I see the kids Monday and I don't really see them again till Friday,
Yeah.
right? So like I go to school with them, I walk them to the bus on Monday and stuff and whatnot, right? And then Friday I pick them up from the bus and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's been different, right? But it's really only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's only 3 days. It's not that horrible. So that's been fine. I'm married, so my wife works from home.
Yeah.
So I see her in the mornings anyways. So that doesn't really change.
You feel like it's better that way, or would you prefer to kind of be with her in the afternoon?
The time I spend with her, it doesn't matter when it is.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's all the same
This guy's
shit.
still getting the bacas. In the front times, he said it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. But
Yeah, that's my wife.
but yeah, realistically, it hasn't really changed so much from a relationship standpoint because I see her anyways. I
Yeah.
see her probably get to spend more time with her because I wake up at 9:30 now and I don't leave my house till 2:30.
Lucky bastard.
Right? I wake up at 9:30 if I choose to. I could stay later if I want.
Yeah.
Right. But I typically my target's 9:30 and it's been hard to get there. Usually it's like 8:30.
Mhm.
But that's my
What
target.
are some of the challenges?
And I spend 9:30 till 2:30 with my wife.
What are some of the challenges at the home with this
None.
adjustment?
There hasn't been really any challenges.
No.
Hasn't been probably the most challenge is discipline
Yeah.
with the kids. But I'm not that hard to get a hold of at my workplace, as you guys know.
Yeah. It's very true.
I'm not hard to get a
2
hold
seconds.
of.
Nigga answer.
You should be like Zordon, have like a projector on the counter as soon as kids
Right.
start acting up. You hit the button, Rangers, what are you doing? There's just have your head just pop up.
Exactly. Worst comes to worst, I work 8 minutes from my house, so I could go home.
To whip
Yeah.
that ass.
It's not that bad. So
These Indiana Jones and his bitch.
honestly, seriously, but realistically, for me, it hasn't been that much of a change. I think I feel like I'm more productive now
Yeah.
in having the days,
Cool.
having the days open.
Well, we thank you so far for listening to
Saying
series.
Nigga, hold on.
He has questions too.
Oh,
Not even
sorry,
mine.
sorry,
What about
sorry.
me?
Sorry, my fault.
What the big shit? Because my daughter's going to school now.
Yeah.
So like the relationship with me and her mom now has
Yeah,
changed.
Yeah.
We've actually been getting along for the past 4 months. Staying alive.
Getting along.
No real shit. Like no arguments. Like no bullshit.
4 months is a good stretch.
It is a good stretch.
It's the longest it's been.
I haven't even talked to my
Usually,
babe mom
usually
in
it's
4
like
months.
2 weeks and up. Like that 8 Mile trap. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's always something, but no, like it's actually been good. It's been peaceful. We're on the same page about shit. We actually can talk and conversate without ripping each other's heads off or like.
This guy's smashing his baby mama.
No. Not
happening?
No.
No, out of the question.
No.
Okay.
Don't listen to our list, everybody. Be a wild one.
It's been great, actually.
Nope.
Be a wild one.
Those doors are shut.
Hell yes. Those doors were shut when we were living together.
Damn.
So that's a no. Don't, like Lil Wayne says, I wouldn't go there if GPS navigation you told me where to go. Hell no.
So, have you guys been like have you guys had the school orientation thing
The open
yet?
house last week.
Yeah, did you both go or just you went or
No,
just
we both went.
together?
Yeah, we
You guys
both
hold
went.
hands and shit?
No.
I'm talking with your daughter.
No, it was a red time.
I know
She stayed
exactly
home.
what Alice is doing.
Yeah.
She's an asshole.
But it's not gonna work for me because it's a
Yeah. No meows in this bitch.
What are you talking about? I'm
Nope.
just being
Yes,
earnest.
this bitch. So thank you for listening so far to Serious Business, not a Serious Podcast. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast, BIZNESS. Make sure that's the way you spell that. Our Patreon, which is Serious Business. Patreon.com/Serious Business.
Yes.
And for all of you other bums out there, make sure that you remember that we are the only serious business
On what?
podcast out there on YouTube
Which is?
in the world, which is Serious Business Podcast.
Yes.
yes,
Make sure
sir.
to share,
up.
make sure that you follow.
Hear me?
We're coming hard as usual.
And today we are not playing Fluster.
Dun dun dun.
Today we are bringing back something that we haven't done in a while.
Okay.
Well, I would say a couple episodes. Our poll results.
Bands make could. Oh, wrong poll.
Wrong poll.
Wrong poll.
So
ahead with it.
Clutch.
Well, it's your poll.
Oh no, there's several polls you've posted over the past week. So do all of them.
Oh shit.
Do
Okay.
all of them.
So we're gonna start with Mr. Kevin Gordon Thomas.
Yo.
The name that his mama gave him.
What poll is it? It's hard because you posted several polls in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, but no,
so
but
now I don't remember which one is which. So
this poll
I'm excited.
Was from our I think last 2 episodes when Mr. Kevin Gordon Thomas talking about switching to an iPhone. And
oh, you mean the last 10 episodes? I'm going to an iPhone, so yeah.
So I put up a poll and asked, is Mr. Kevin Gordon Thomas an idiot for switching for iPhone from Android?
What were the options?
Is he a smart man? Or would you rather not disclose?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's idiot, smart man, or not disclose?
Idiot. Angry face. Idiot. Like how Jamaicans say H is for orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember this poll? Did you vote on it, Mr. Kevin Gordon Thomas? Or you just let it be? Okay, so did you look at the results? Or did you forget
At
the poll
the time,
existed?
I haven't looked at it in a while. Like when it first came out, I just hit it and then I just kind of
So you don't know what the results are?
So let me know.
Neither do I.
Okay, so drum roll please.
10 out of 10.
50% of our viewers said that he's an idiot from switching from Android to an iPhone. 50%.
Wow, it's really split, guy.
Not really, because 35% said you're a smart man.
Oh.
And then 50% rather not disclose.
Wow.
Yeah, 15% rather not say if you're a smart man or
That's interesting. So let's discuss that for a second. What do you think about those polls? That poll.
The poll's the poll. Go to the next one, bro. You guys will see me when I go to the iPhone. When I get the iPhone.
You're the one who are so. It's not about what you're getting. We already know
he's trying to act dynamic.
I know. He's trying to say. Because you know what? You know what it was when he said it on the episode. He was so confident that everybody was gonna say iPhone because he thinks that everybody has an iPhone.
Traders.
But I guess most of our people have droids.
Well, realistically, it's 50-50 split in North America. There's not like a thing, right? It's like 50-50.
Yeah.
But he was so confident. That's why he said, put the poll! Put the poll for sure! So now you have to say what you think with humility,
That's
obviously.
oh my God. Next poll, come on.
No. You're not getting off easy.
What do you want me to say?
What do you think of the results?
They are what they are. I don't know how to react to them.
Wow, you don't know how to react to results?
It's 50% cool. They're very smart. The idiot, something's wrong with y'all, get help and didn't want to disclose. You're missing out.
So you're full on iPhone saying that the poll says that everybody says an idiot, that you're an idiot.
For switching, wrong. For making that switch.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how you know.
iPhone users.
That's how you know he sipped the Kool-Aid. If he would have said, I see their point. They do make sense. Like Android is a very popular thing. They have great phones. There's a lot of stuff that work for me. But he said everybody said it's wrong.
So the funny thing is, I just seen this ad. My buddy has the new Samsung Z Flip Fold. Samsung actually has an ad that says, "Oh, iPhone, you have a 48 megapixel camera. Cool. We've had 108 for 2 years, 48 months, and 32 seconds.
Wow.
And that's an Android phone. Ragging on iPhone.
Wow.
Well, the Samsung's been
Samsung's
dirty like that.
So when I don't know if you guys remember when iPhone sued Samsung for some feature or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Samsung.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Samsung paid Apple back in truckloads of pennies.
Yeah, I remember
to say we don't give a fuck.
Assholes, really?
Yeah. They literally paid them in pennies.
Yeah, I remember that.
When pennies were still a thing.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's petty.
That's penny.
That's penny.
Very penny, yes, sir.
And
I'm excited for his iPhone journey. I'm excited
for his dynamic island. Really?
Yeah, for me to switch my ecosystem fully.
I just don't agree when people are like, what's that guy who had the cult? That
sipped the Kool-Aid.
That sipped the Kool-Aid. What was that guy's name?
I forget his name, but when you said he sipped the Kool-Aid,
as soon as people start sipping Kool-Aids, I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God.
With Thanksgiving just around the corner, I also threw up another poll about with Turkey Day, what do you cook? Do you cook turkey? Do you cook chicken? Or do you cook ham?
Ham.
Oxtail.
So oxtail's usually there, but it's never the main dish.
It's turkey.
It's the ham. Spiral.
Nah. Turkey.
The honey glazed ham with the I forget what those things are called, but we made them as kids in kindergarten class, sticking them in the oranges. Cloves. You stick the cloves in the pineapple to keep it in, and then the juices just succulently cover that roast pig, and it just glistens.
Yeah. What do you cook?
Well, my parents stopped doing Thanksgiving because of family, but I usually cook a mean glazed salmon.
Salmon?
A glazed
That's not even
salmon.
one of the options.
I don't give a fuck. But you asked me what I cooked. I'm
so
telling
you
you what I
don't do
cooked.
ham?
No.
You don't do turkey?
I don't cook turkey. They my aunt would cook turkey.
What is the main dish at your guys' Thanksgiving dinner?
Saltfish.
Saltfish.
Nice.
Saltfish and bake. Saltfish and bake.
Never at my family dinner. At my family dinner is always either turkey
We don't do saltfish at that.
or ham. All the other foods are typically there. There's always saltfish. There's always
Macaroni.
macaroni pie. There's always potato salad. There's always pasta. But in the middle of the table is either ham,
curry chicken, and rice and peas, and then turkey. That's how it goes.
Oh, we have all that around the table. In the middle is typically a ham.
Yeah.
So 75% of our listeners cook turkey for Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
8% cook chicken.
Huh?
Well, because turkey makes you fall asleep and stuff like that. So people, rather do like a rotisserie chicken, slice it up and
put it
on. 17% of our black listeners cooked ham.
Yeah,
Jeez.
baby.
Okay.
We love that swine. Sweet.
Yeah.
That spiral ham and you cut it.
Another one that I put up. What would you rather give up? Alcohol or coffee? One of them has to go.
Coffee all day.
Alcohol.
Has to go.
Give one up.
Yeah, alcohol.
Wow.
You guys actually believe that shit? Coffee's out of here.
I'm about to say he's a recovering addict.
The thing is, I mix my coffee and alcohol, so that kind of sucks.
So did you have an espresso martini?
Oh my God, leave me alone.
Yes, I had an espresso 401
Did it work
martini.
Next
No
one.
Did you have to
tolls.
pay?
No tolls.
Go to the next one.
tolls.
71% said coffee's out the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone said coffee.
Makes the most sense to me.
Has to go.
Don't know.
29% said alcohol can go.
Those people need to resubscribe.
Yes. And with summer coming to an end, barbecue season is almost over for some people. Some people barbecue year round. Sausages or hamburgers? One of them has to go for a barbecue.
Sausages gotta go, bro.
I don't know how we have this many listeners, but most of our females says sausages have to go. So that means your husband is not happy at home. Because if you're not willing to put a ballpark Frank in your mouth,
I know, right? Oh my God.
then Frank's ball.
Wow. But yeah, sausages gotta go.
13% said hamburgers have to go on a burger.
I don't know if I could go the rest of my life only eating hamburgers, not sausages.
I don't know, man.
You have to get one and one. You have to like one and one, and then like a salad on the
Plus,
side or
I
something.
still have hot dogs, so.
And the last but not least, how much time do you need after a breakup?
Ooh.
Is it days? Are you a savage like me? Is it weeks? Or is it months?
Honestly, I would say maybe a week or two or so. Oh, well, no, it depends on the situation. I can't even say a week or two because if it was a crappy relationship, then you're like, all right, I'm back in these streets. If not, you're going to take more time off, bro. It just really depends on who the person was itself. That's a very vague question. All right, let's go ahead.
How can you be that vague with that question, but when it comes to the iPhone, it's like, everybody's wrong.
Then we talk about device compared to actual flesh.
I mean, well,
The only thing
you play with an iPhone, so you gotta play with
you gotta play with it.
you gotta swipe up sometimes,
Swipe up. Go ahead.
Next time he comes, I'm bringing some Kool-Aid. I would say, for me personally, days,
Really?
hours,
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z said, on to the next one, on to the next one.
Jacob.
So 18% said a couple days.
Yeah.
27% said a couple weeks. 55%
Jesus.
said months.
What?
And then I had 2 people actually DM the page, and they said, kind of to play on what Kevin said, you can't really give a time on that thing. Everyone's different, so like it's more or less on the person on how they feel about the relationship, and like how they if they feel that they're good in like an hour after the breakup, then that's on them. If they feel they need a couple more days or a week or a year, 2 years, day 365, hour 12, 56 minutes, then, that's on you. But everyone's different.
I disagree.
Why?
Because they're all wrong. Hitting back to our first poll. Because I feel like when you break up with somebody or someone breaks up with you, however the relationship ends, that person has taken up as much time of your life as they were supposed to take up. To let them take up more time after the relationship's over is a disservice to yourself.
Okay, true.
Okay.
That's why I say days. I personally think, because some savages like moi and my buddy over here, not Kevin Gordon Thomas, close time, take days. I think I don't think that's really an acceptable amount of time. I think weeks is more acceptable. Weeks to a month type of a thing to get over somebody, but that's just me. But I feel like you shouldn't really allow people to take up more time when the relationship's over to control your life or to have
give them power
on your life. Give them power on your life, right? You should just move on and.
Because think about it, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling shitty, you're reminiscing about the relationship, and they're out there either breaking backs, giving the gawk 9000,
or doing the same,
or whatever, like you like even in like in an argument, if you and someone have an argument and you're pissed off at what that person said, they're winning because you're so pent up and so like held on what they said that now it's affecting your life. Now you can't do what you have to do or what you want to do because
or your mood's fucked up
because all you can think about, all your focus and your energy is put onto that one thing. When it's like, why? Keep it moving, right?
I mean, keep it moving.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Hey,
cause my cocky longer.
Hey,
and when I'm done, she say it's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Hey, 10 out of 10. Hey, 10 out of 10.
But
So, and even segueing, like we like certain things we could even learn from like Nia Long into the whole Ime Udoka situation, with what's going on with them. After I don't know how long they were dating for. If you don't know, Ime Udoka is a NBA coach. He coaches the Boston Celtics, and Nia Long, you know her, but you don't know her. You know her, but you probably think you don't. Nia Long played Lisa, which was the love interest for Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
She is fine.
And a lot of you are going, oh, that girl. Yes, that girl. She's married to an NBA coach.
Yep.
Recently, he was caught up in a scandal with somebody who works in the Celtics organization. And she apparently was in charge of like scheduling flights or whatever, but that's besides the point. They were having an affair. And that husband of the girl told and exposed everything and whatever. So now he ended up getting banned for about a year. So I just want to kind of
for breaking the neck's back.
Yeah, because in the contract of the NBA, there's no fraternizing within the company.
Within the company, and that's what happened. He was fraternizing with an assistant, I think it was.
No, she had her own like legit job. I think she was in charge. Maybe she was an assistant of whatever, but apparently she was in charge of like scheduling flights and stuff like that for teams and blah 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 blah.
So an assistant.
Yeah, an assistant. That sounds like an assistant.
It does sound like an assistant. But she
but
probably had her own
apparently
job
it was
title.
a consensual relationship. We'll see. More information is going to come out.
Will it come out though?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
So I saw this. I think I was watching an interview and they were talking about it, and they said, "Why would this guy cheat on Nia Long? She's not an ugly person. by far.
Yeah.
And
But that's on a physical aspect.
physical aspect, right?
yeah.
And they said that, you know what? Sometimes guys just get bored.
Mm.
Is that an acceptable excuse to cheat? If your woman bores you,
Yeah.
right? Or doesn't keep you interested, or doesn't keep the fire burning, is that an acceptable reason to cheat?
No, you just do what gamers do. Buy the DLC.
How do you buy DLC for your partner?
Well, you would
sexual and get some toys?
Pretty
What
much.
if he's tried all that and she wasn't into it? What if he's tried all that and he's tried to express the fact that
then you should. I should try to be open now. I'm not saying like, yo, I remember, the funniest scene. You guys remember the show Sex Education?
no.
It's a show on Netflix, and the girl is a sex therapist, and her son's kind of like, Meet the Fockers. Like the son's kind of like weird and awkward, because the parents are so overly sexual. So it's kind of the same thing here. But the mom, she's a sex therapist. So she has all kind of people coming in, and the one scene is like she's checking in on this one couple, and she's like, so how's it been going? And like the dad is like super, the husband is like super happy, right? And then the wife was never like, you could tell her face, like she was never really into whatever they've been doing.
Yeah.
Apparently she was pegging him, and he was like super into it. He's like super happy, and she was like, I don't want this. So you know what pegging is.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
you don't need to explain it.
It's, thank God.
Thank
So
Arg, matey. But pirates.
So yeah, apparently she was super happy about it, but he wasn't, right? But then it's like finding your partner or whoever is like comfortable with what, and then having that discussion, and you know what I mean? Because people are going to everybody's going to get bored.
And this is why I say it, and I will say it again. You let them know from the jump what you are into.
Yeah.
If they're not with the shits,
Then
then they have to quit.
they have to quit. So cheating is not acceptable.
No, because think about it.
Yeah.
If someone knows that you're into something,
Hold on, before you even get there, you have to remember they're married. It's not just like a regular boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like,
So if he told her from the jump, and you know how things go, things that, like you say, we said in episodes before, ebb and flow, routine of things. What if that happens and they fall into this routine and you just forget about all the things? Like, what if you're just falling into it? What do you do? Do you say, yo, I'm going to divorce you because you're not doing these things that I've asked you to or I've brought up to you? Or do you just go cheat, get a little side piece, fill your needs on the side? Like, if I'm not cooking at home, maybe you go get fast food type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the solution for situations like this?
I would say if you have already brought it up to your partner and they understand what you're into and they are committed to kind of see it through that type of thing, then they're in it because they've agreed. They had their chance to leave, right? Because you said, you know what, this is what it is, XYZ. If you're cool with this, cool. If you're not, then let me know. So we're not wasting no one's time.
But it goes more than just it being physical, right? So there's probably other aspects of the emotional connection of things that's kind of fell off in terms of.
Well, absolutely. Sexuality and relationships are very important for intimacy. Very important, but I'm talking intimacy, emotional intimacy, right?
Like
you feel more connected with somebody that you're sharing this thing in that that is kind of considered like
playing boyfriend is what they call it,
right? It's kind of considered like one of the goals of a relationship. Like once you have that sexual intimacy with somebody, that's considered like a step of a milestone of the relationship. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did it for the first time. It was great, Oh yeah, we had kids. Like that's another milestone. Like, you know what I mean? So how much of the, I know intimacy is not strictly sexual, but is that a big part for it?
Intimacy?
Yes.
Yeah. I would say because working at Bombay, one of our coworkers, I forget her name, black lady, big booty.
Yeah.
She said to me one night, she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm going out tonight with my boyfriend." And I'm like, "Aren't you married?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "That's what I'm talking about." And so I was like, "What do you mean?" Because I was still fairly young. I was still young.
Role playing.
No, they weren't role playing. What she said was that since they're married, he kind of stopped doing the boyfriend things that they would used to do. Take her out on dates, bring her those flowers, kind of make her feel special. And I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense, because as a boyfriend, you know, you want to do all these things to make your partner happy, and then after a while, it just kind of plateaus, right? Like it just kind of, and that's where, like you said, the intimacy and non-sexual, all that stuff kind of dies off. So like if you, that's why I said in the last 2 episodes, for the guys, you know, get her the flowers randomly, you know, just do something to kind of be like, to surprise her, because she will not be expecting that just because of the routine and the repetition of the relationship that you guys have already developed.
Yeah.
It's deep, bro. Look at this touch.
And you know,
clutch,
those are bars, but we have the stereotype that men are the ones who always cheat. So even though women do cheat, don't get me wrong, it's very emotionally and physically, to a lesser degree, but
the emotional is what leads up to that physical.
For men,
because Randy doesn't listen to me anymore. Randy doesn't notice when I get my hair cut. Randy doesn't appreciate blah blah blah, and then they find their work husband.
Oh boy.
But takes that place. And for men, it's more of a physical thing leading, right?
Yes.
We are just like, okay, I can't be physical with you. I'm going to go be physical with somebody else. And then that leads to emotional. It's kind of like a reverse type of a thing, right?
Yeah.
So what if the woman's not doing everything for the man? What does he do? What does he, so past all the, I've tried to make you feel comfortable. I tried to make you feel secure and wanted and everything. Once you get to a point, do you call it quits, or do you, because we've had this conversation, one of our past episodes, I think it was with Elisa, you were talking about how Mr. Kevin Gordon Thomas, that you want to change the stigma of marriage, right? And you say every time somebody gets married, and they always talk about it as the downfall. That's going down the hill.
Yeah, then they got trapped.
Right? So how do you make sure that thing lasts when it comes to cheating?
I don't know, nigga. I'm not a marriage expert, but
I would say communication.
One thing,
none of us are marriage experts.
I would say communication.
Yeah, but that's easy.
Communication.
That's regular shit. But like, I don't know, stuff that even I'm trying to work on. Hold on, man. Hold on. Even the things that I'm trying to work on right now is like, you know, just like trust, especially when it comes to when you go traveling so much. Cardi B has a line. She's like, I love not seeing Offset as much because it comes more
when I see him less.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's being able to have that separation, but still have that trust with one another. To where then when you come together, you know those things are still intact.
Come together.
I mean,
both ways.
Why can't we?
No, Buckway.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Hey. She want the cocky, she don't want the hen.
Aye.
Damn. On a Sunday.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. So we can go on and on about that, but we're gonna let
At the end of the day, black men don't cheat.
Exactly.
And with that,
hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some hair products in it.
Yes, sir.
So we want to give a big shout out to our man, Mr. Fabian Pacheco.
Yes.
For sending us a care package kit.
Yes, sir.
From his company,
Adorn Locks.
Yep. For our listeners listening right now, we posted this a while back.
Mm-hmm.
We have a code.
We do have a promo code.
We have a promo code for you to save 20%.
20%? Usually it's like 10 or 15.
It's usually 10%.
Yes.
But we got 10 out of 10, so we getting that 20. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that nice, soft, glistening glow in your hair, make sure that you use the Serious Business code SB20.
Yes, go to
www.adornlocks.com.
And I can say from experience that we use it in my kids' hair, and we use the Daily Mist mostly, right? And it works great.
Love it.
His hair looks great. His hair looks good.
Yeah,
fabulous.
It works nice.
Does he still love the dreads?
Yeah.
No. We don't love the dreads. We adorn.
He loves it.
Yeah, he's never gonna cut it. He says.
Really?
So that's what he says.
Wow.
He don't bump that OT Genesis.
You can ask him when you go down there. Ask him when he's gonna cut his hair. He's probably gonna say never.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
He wants to grow it. Now, you as the father, you at least don't want it down to his ass.
I think
Like,
it's ugly when it gets too long.
When it
right?
goes down to
when
the feet, yeah,
when
it's a
when
little
you're
much.
stepping on your heels, you're stepping on your dreads on the heels.
Yeah.
Is that where heel and toe came from? They're trying to avoid the dreads, you know?
I like that. That was great. That was great.
But yeah. So yeah, I want to cut it, but our the
Cut or like trim.
The lady who does his Kai's hair says that cutting it, when you trim it, it's hard to do the ends that well. Like, it takes more time.
Really?
Yeah. So to fix the ends, because they come frayed and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
the hair's down there. The hair's already naturally locked. So she really only has to work at the top part of the hair where it's growing. But you cut down there, and you're gonna have to work down there, which she never really has to work on, right?
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't know
What
that.
do you do?
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
we haven't cut it yet. We haven't trimmed it yet.
So when the day comes, this is going to be, she's going to have to pretty much do the top and then the bottom.
It's going to be very freaking expensive.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Right now it's about like $200-$300 a session, but
How often?
every 3 months ish.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's like water.
Yeah,
It's like your water bill.
Yeah.
It's like your water
it's like
bill.
doing a haircut every day, but not paying for it. I don't know. Now the
One
haircut
lump
prices
sum.
be wild.
Yeah.
Now the haircut prices be
25,
wild,
it's like 25,
right?
30 for a haircut now.
That's
Excuse me?
nonsense.
I'm paying 50.
Jesus.
But I'm booking like weeks in advance. Like
So
I'm,
it's cheaper than doing a haircut,
See?
but it does take a lot more work than doing a haircut. I tell you that.
Well, with that, we do appreciate everybody for listening so far. This has been Serious Business, the Not So Serious podcast. We want to encourage you to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is serious_biz_pod.
Yeah.
Our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast. Make sure that you spell business BIZNESS. Our Patreon,
Oh,
where we have exclusive content for you if you want to keep up on all the things that we doing here.
and if you want to watch us live, make sure you check us on our Patreon as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
www.patreon.com/seriousbusiness. And we are the only serious business podcast.
The only one.
the only one she wants.
The only one you want.
Yes.
Right? So make sure you follow us on Serious Business Podcast on YouTube. And if you want to call us, if you want to send us any type of voice notes, if you want to just have some beef with us, if you want to call us and just talk smack, make sure you call us on our phone, 289-544-1010.
Not the 10.
10.
Not the 10.
Hey, 10 out of
And
the
now
10.
I just want to say, I know that everybody out there, Kevin may not believe this, but everybody out there has a Google account.
That was weird. You call me
Which is-
Kevin.
What do I usually call you?
KT or something. That was
It's
just
either
weird.
KT or Kevin Gordon Thomas.
Yeah,
it's
it's
never
just
like Kevin.
weird. Just call me
Okay.
Kevin. I was like,
Kevin Gordon Thomas may not believe this, but everybody has a Google account. And with a Google account
Okay.
comes a YouTube account. With a YouTube account, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
yeah,
And we are coming.
Hard.
very.
So subscribe to us and check us out there on
Coming
YouTube.
very hard, and we're all black, so you know it's very true.
A lot of meat.
No vegan.
Internal damage.
Organs be moving. Now, for everything that we talked about,
Yeah.
when it comes to Vibe possibly getting released, Tesla robots taking over things, or Adam Levine trying to
Being the meme.
Adam Levine and Ime Udoka
Watch him drop
rearranging
an album.
organs. We really hope that you take us seriously, but at the same time, we hope you don't.
Yeah.
And that's been the episode, and we're out.
Like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Baby on the track, yo.